Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a simple tutorial which is a to-do app. So you can edit a to-do list item, you can delete it, and you can add a new one. I'm going to put the link to the code in the description, so that means that we're not gonna go in depth with the code, but I'll still explain everything. And also another thing to note as well, we're not gonna use any external libraries for this tutorial. So let's go. Okay, you can initialize a new React Native app or an Expo app, and then go to that item and then open it in VS Code or whichever code editor of your choice. And then in the app.tsx, you want to clear everything, just clear everything in that file. And then you're gonna create a new file called source. Under it, you're gonna create screens and then home. In that home file, that's where you're gonna have our to-do list. So I'm gonna create that file there. And then what you wanna do next is to go back to the app.tsx file and then simply import the home screen that you created. And also there we are going to initialize our to-do app. So that means in our initial state that is gonna be available on the app. Since it's going to be available throughout the app, we're using that create context. So it's going to have our initial to-dos. And then from there, we want to wrap our whole app in the to-do context provider. So that means then the state is going to be available throughout the app and also the dispatch action. So we're going to talk about the dispatch action shortly. But then basically our state is going to be, we'll need another item that we're going to add here, which is the use reducer. The use reducer simply allows you to have certain actions that you're going to perform. In this case, initially we're just going to return our state, which is the list of to-dos that we have at the top there. So that's what is going to happen. Since we're using TypeScript, we just have to add the types for that. So the whole code is going to be in the description, so you don't worry about if you're following along. So, and then we're going to go to the home screen. The home screen, that's where we have our to-do list. So we can first just import the state that we have and console log it and see whether we have our to-dos. In this case, we have them. Then we can use a flatlist in React Native to display the to-do list items. And then from there, we can then just style it nicely. We're not using any external library, we're using the simple style sheet for React Native. So there's not really much here, we're just adding the different styles. Everything will be in the GitHub repo. So, and then until we have our buttons there for deleting and editing the items and everything's looking a bit nice, we have padding there. So that means that now we can start with adding another item, which is the text input. So we'll be able to add items to our to-do list. So I'm adding the text input there, and it will have a button as well to add, and then we just add the styling. Then once we finish with that, the first action that we're going to create now will be ability to delete a to-do item. To delete a to-do item, we're going to go back to the app.tsx file and then create a new action. And then this action will be for deleting. So we're going to have a case there. The case delete what it'll do is that it's going to take the ID of the item that you're deleting, and then it's gonna create a copy of the state and then filter out or remove the item that we are deleting and then return a copy of the state without that item that we're deleting. So that's why we're gonna use the spread operators there. And then we're gonna have a function as well, which is gonna handle when you press that button delete, which will take the ID. This ID is the ID of the item that we're deleting, and then it's simply gonna dispatch that action for, we should be deleting in this case. It's just going to take the to-do item ID, and then that way you're going to be able to delete the items. Okay, and then after that we gonna add the ability to add a new to-do item. So that means then we need state now. We need to set the to-do text for the item that you are adding. And then to add a new item, we simply gonna take the item that you're adding, and then we're gonna append it to the state, the current state, or the to-dos that we have. Simply we're adding it on top or at the bottom. So that's what we're gonna do now. So we're simply gonna create a new object which has the item that we're adding, but we start with the ID because we need an ID for an item so that we don't get errors and we can actually filter it nicely or have an ability to identify it. In this case, I'm using the date, and also I'm randomizing the date. And then the to-do text as well is the one that we get when you add a new type, when you're typing. We're getting that from the state. And then we put everything together. And then we going to make sure that everything is cleared up. For example, once you finish adding the new to-do item, we just refresh the text input. So that means then we remove everything there. And then now, how are we able to edit an item or to update a to-do item? The way we're going to do that, we're going to have two modes. We're going to have a mode for editing, which we're going to call edit mode, so which can be either on and off. When it's on, we're going to change the text or the button text to update, and also that's what we're gonna use for the function as well, that handle update function. So all the code is gonna be in the description. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go back to the app.tsx and then add this new case or this new action for updating. Basically what we're doing is that we're getting a list of all our to-dos and then getting the ID of the item that we are updating, and then we are going to split our list into the items before the item that we're editing and the items after the item that we're editing. And then we going to delete the old item and then add a new one in the same location, and then we add everything back. So this is what that new state is doing. So that means then we slice everything before 0 and the index, and then add a new action payload, and then we take everything after the to-do, which is the index plus 1. So that's what we're doing there. And then we're gonna simply now update our handle to-do update function, which will have basically what this function will do is that it will grab that ID, and then it will send that ID to that dispatch, and it will also take in a new payload as well, which is the payload for the item that we're updating, which is the to-do text, and then it will update everything accordingly. And just like that, we have an updated to-do item. And then there are nice things you can do afterwards. For example, you can dismiss the keyboard when you have added a new item, and then you can also, when you press edit, you want the keyboard to pop up and the text input to be focused, and then you can do that as well using the useRef or a reference from React. So that's what we're gonna do next. This just allows it for the experience to be much smoother. And just like that, you have a to-do list app. If you're looking for more content like this, please like and subscribe. The link to the code is in the description as well, and a post about React Native. So please do like and subscribe to this channel. Cool. Have a great one, y'all.